closing remarks.
Cleveland, thank you Detroit, thank you friends, thank you Omaha, thank you whoever. We are a great family, and I hope and pray that we will continue to love, to keep this family reunion going, so these little children that are out here, once we're gone, they can continue to move on. Because the family that stays together and prays together is a true family. And for Buffalo, I commend you on such a great job. I was saying to Peg, I said, one thing, Buffalo is definitely involved in the children. Yesterday morning, I woke up, I could not walk. My leg was hurting. I told my friend Ann Hoyle, I said, I'm going. If you all have to put me in a wheelchair, I'm going. And I put some alcohol on it, got in the shower, and it felt better. And guess what? Today, I don't have no pain. But I do thank you. I thank God that we're here, and I hope and pray that we will continue to stay together.
From Detroit, Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, thank you. Now, I'm not bashful either. Now, being on a committee before, I was on the Detroit committee when we hosted the reunion in Detroit. And I know that it takes a lot to put this thing together. Now, the Buffalo chapter, you see them all running around smiling and stuff. They probably have argued for the last 6 months. That's the truth. It's not easy to put this thing together. But I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of strange. This year, I had a lot of sorrow. My sister passed this year, a few months ago. And I really wasn't gonna come to the reunion. And about a week ago, I got a call from my Aunt Sarah, sitting right there. And she said, I know you guys are down a little bit, but the family got to keep going. So we're here tonight, and we're here for a reason. I'm glad I made it here tonight. Now, I would just like to say to the Buffalo chapter, you did a good job. We've only been here a few hours, and we're exhausted already. We're enjoying ourselves. Okay? Now, I would just like to say we commend you and keep up the good work, and God bless you.
I think anybody that knows me and that has followed my activities within the reunion knows that I'm about education and family involvement. In fact, to those of you who are fairly new to the reunion, I did start the scholarship fund in 1984. One of the things that family means to me is I relate it to economic development. And I think we all realize that we would not be here if we didn't have a little bit of the green in our pocket. Just a few of the things that have happened to me recently have reinforced my belief in family. It was in 1989 that Sherbia Jones, Ruth Mitchell, and, well, I didn't know Ann Hoyle at the time, but they got me to speak at an NAACP conference in North Carolina. That was the beginning of a speaking career which has culminated just the last few weeks in me meeting a second time Les Brown. I've started to do a little bit of work with him. He seems to be supportive of my career, and I would not have done it had it not been for family members. Members that I met because I attended, because we started the family reunion. And I think what we ought to keep in mind as we do whatever we do, however we do it, that we don't do it alone. Just recently, Ruth and Jean again were instrumental in me connecting with a friend of Les's in Washington. And I think because of me attending his workshop, the experience, the fact that he's seen me speak, the fact that we have some common friends, all this has been meaningful in an economic sort of way. I graduated this year from Capital University. I signed a book contract on July 15th. So I think I owe an awful lot of that to the people in this room. There's an old African proverb that says, it takes an entire village to raise a child, and I'd say that it takes an entire family to be successful. So to you out there, to the Buffalo chapter in particular, I thank you.